The BJP has announced prominent lawyer Ujjwal Nikam as its candidate for Mumbai North Central Lok Sabha seat. Ujjwal Nikam has been the special public prosecutor in several high-profile cases, including the 1993 Mumbai serial blasts, the trial of Ajmal Kasab, the lone terrorist who was caught after the 26/11 Mumbai attacks. He is pitted now against the Congress's Mumbai unit chief and the Dharavi MLA Varsha Gaikwad. Advocate Ujjwal Nikam joins me on the telecast. Thank you so much, sir. And my first question to you, what was the reason for you, sir, for accepting the candidature from Mumbai North Central offered by the BJP?
See, I'm practicing in the legal field since last about 45 years. And I had decided to change this side because while conducting many cases against many criminals, I thought that national security, that is the important issue, and that has been tackled by the present government under the leadership of Mr. Modi ji. And therefore, because all the laws are being enacted in the parliament, and I thought that if I would go into parliament, that would be a great asset to our country, and therefore I have decided to join politics, and that too BJP, a national political party.
Okay. Do you think the BJP is sending out a clear message to the people and the countrymen when it feels you as its candidate in Mumbai North Central, keeping in mind your past track record, sir? In 26/11, you were the public prosecutor for the government of India. You were the public prosecutor in the 1993 Mumbai train blasts.
I don't think that BJP wanted to give such a message to the public at large, because I am practicing as a special public prosecutor earlier when the Congress was ruling here, then BJP Shiv Sena was ruling here, then now thereafter again NCP Shiv Sena were ruling. So the government changed, but the government did not change me, because the common man wants my services, and I had no hesitation to say that in almost all districts, whenever the serious crime occurs, the public led the morchas, and the public usual demand is that Ujjwal Nikam should be appointed. So I'm a public prosecutor for a common man, instead of you can say that I'm working for a particular political party. So I used to say that I'm a public prosecutor means I'm the public lawyer. Now this time BJP was kind enough to offer me such candidature, and I readily accepted it, because I had to do certain things for our country.
Okay. So do you think the attitude of the government of India has changed in the last 10 years in how India responds to the terror attacks on its soil?
You are absolutely right, because I have conducted the case not only against Ajmal Kasab, but I had been to the Pakistan for assessing their evidence about the key conspirator who has the criminal conspiracy. And the Pakistan stock reply was, there is no evidence. India did not furnish any tangible evidence against the conspirator, though the conspiracy was hatched on their soil. Thereafter, I decided how to prove it. And that time, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis was the chief minister. I briefed him. He readily accepted my idea. I had taken the evidence of David Headley, and through David Headley, we have proved number of things. We have proved also the close nexus between Lashkar-e-Toiba, that is Jamaat-ud-Dawa, and Pakistan's certain army officials, and that too being supported by the documentary evidence, that is the email correspondence. So I found that this present government, led under the leadership of Mr. Modi ji, has taken certain drastic action. And drastic action means, so far as the Russia and Ukraine war also, they asked both countries to make the ceasefire so that Indians can be brought to our country who were staying in Russia as well as in Ukraine. Secondly, we have brought also radical changes, and that is the reason. And not only that, the Qatar government has hanged our 8 Navy Army officials. But Mr. Modi has made a discussion with the political authorities of Qatar, especially King of the Qatar, and those 8 ex-army naval officers were safely brought to India. I said that this is a great achievement. After Uri and Pulwama, we have proved that India is not a banana country. We have made certain surgical strike to a limited extent, and not a single country in the world has made any criticism against our action. So I thought that present government is taking a tough stand against the perpetrators of terror attack.
Okay. Also, you know, the Prime Minister of our country, the Defence Minister of our country have spoken at length and very categorically that if India's enemies attack the national security of the country, they are not going to be hesitant in attacking the enemies by entering into their territories. Ghar mein ghus ke marenge. How do you view this narrative, this agenda, this attitude of the government against terrorists, against terrorist organizations?
See, this signal was given by the present government, and this government has given a present signal to those such countries who will try to hatch any criminal conspiracy for committing any terrorist act in the country. Because Mr. Modi ji has rightly said that terror and negotiation talk can't go together. See, you are negotiating with us, you are discussing with us, and internally you are committing terrorist acts in our country. This will not be acceptable and tolerable. And that is the result. The whole world is now paying utmost respect to our country. India has made a very distinct image in the eye of the globe, and that is the reason why Mr. Modi has taken the tough stand and gave a clear signal to even our neighboring country.
In 2008, sir, when the 26/11 Mumbai attacks happened, do you think the government's response was inadequate in counter-attacking the terrorists who ended up causing strife within the country, allowing for terrorist attack to take place in the country? If yes, how differently and what could the government of India have done differently back in the day?
See, frankly speaking, I have conducted that case. During, immediately after the attack, Pakistan was in denial mode. Pakistan said that Ajmal Kasab is not our citizen, and Pakistan has played a total role of ignorance. Yes, I do agree with you to some extent that during those some days, if we could have taken some action, that would have been the forceful measure, but the world would have taken that it's an aggression by the government of India. So I don't know why the political power during that period has not taken a tough stand. But later on we got the evidence involving the hand of the Pakistan Lashkar-e-Toiba. I won't say that the Pakistan government was directly involved or responsible in the terror attack, but certainly the Lashkar-e-Toiba, that is Jamaat-ud-Dawa, has a close nexus with Pakistan, some of the Pakistan army officials whose names are revealed when I had taken the evidence of David Headley through video conferencing. So instead of going that political battle, whether the earlier government responsible or not responsible, I don't want to comment upon that.
Okay. Taking a look back in the last 10 years, there has been the very offensive of the Balakot surgical strike, of the Uri surgical strike. Now, does this send out a stern message to countries which have provided safe havens to terrorists, the likes of Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, that if they try to subvert the national security of India, they are going to receive a befitting response?
You are certainly right that after the Uri attack, and also that we have taken certain very strong measures, like even after the attack of Pulwama, we have adopted the surgical strike as well as the air strike, and we have given a clear signal to the entire globe that if anybody will try to play any mischief with India, that will not be tolerable, acceptable, and we can give the befitting answer to those people. So even after the surgical strike, to a limited extent, there was no other any displeasure expressed by any of the country.
So what is the message that you would like to give to the people of North Central Mumbai when you come out and seek their support, seek their votes, and also to the country of India?
Say, some people say that politics is bad. Some people say that good people should not enter into the politics. Now, I am of the candid opinion that if we had to build up your strong country, you have to be deliberately, you have to take certain action for the interest of the common man in India. Laws are legislated only in Parliament, and therefore I thought that I should join the politics. And therefore I would like to make an appeal to the people of this constituency that kindly do vote on 20th, because it's a very crucial date for me as well as everyone, and this is the only appeal which I can make through you.
If you were to win the election and become Member of Parliament, what are the matters, the points, what is the agenda for the people of North Central Mumbai?
It would be too premature to say anything. Let the results be out, and after 4th June, surely I will divulge my agenda on this top priority issue.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.